Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
rock, side sends one to the left, circle on the shot, scores!
Fun till our downfall, my love. If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Side sends one to the left, circle on the shot, scores! And the Zydeco skate off with a victory.
Oh my goodness! He just did that!
Evens this hockey game, a pair of goals.
And the Zydeco win!
Well, it would be awesome if you guys could hear me, so let me, you know what, let's pretend that we're going to do this one more time.
Rock, side sends one to the left, circle on the shot, scores! And the Zydeco skate off with a victory.
Oh my goodness! He just did that!
Evens this hockey game, a pair of goals.
And the Zydeco win!
Third time's a charm, live from the Red Stake here at the Raising Cane's River Center. It's the Monroe Moccasins coming into town to face your Baton Rouge Zydeco. Right across from the USS Kidd Museum on the Mississippi River, it's Zydeco TV, and we are live. Well, hello everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to you yet again. My name is Brian Flores, bringing you tonight's FPHL matchup between the Baton Rouge Zydeco and the Monroe Moccasins. Now, last weekend, the Zydeco took on these Moccasins, dropping that one 5-1, but after that, they broke a 9-game losing streak against the Biloxi Breakers here at home. And although they lost the next game in Mississippi 7-3, they had a lot of good chances. The only reason why they lost that one, in this humble broadcaster's opinion, is because of the stellar goaltending of Josh Rosenzweig. So tonight, the Zydeco trying to get back on the win column here against Little Brother. It's the Zydeco and the Moccasins coming up right after this. Zydeco Hockey is proud to be sponsored by Red Stick Financial, Capital City Produce, always fresh, always easy, Our Lady of the Lake Health Systems, Present Environmental Solutions, and Elite Chiropractor. We don't crack your back, we wine and dine your spine. So when we get back, we will take a look at what happened last weekend here at the state capitol and take a look at the numbers. Stick with us right here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Let's take a look at the numbers before heading down to the Schmolke Law Firm starting lineup. Starting off with the Zydeco. They have a 2-8-2 record to the Moccasins' 9-4-2 record. On the power play, the Zydeco and Moccasins are separated by 4 points. Zydeco with a 13.3 and the Monroe Moccasins with a 17.5. On the penalty kill, that's where the Zydeco have had a little bit of trouble. 73.7 on the man disadvantage to the Monroe Moccasins, best in the Continental, 88.5. The goals for, goal against, as you see, that leads to a differential of a tale of two teams. The Zydeco with a negative 27 and the Monroe Moccasins with a positive 19. So, let's get you the starting lineup, brought to you by Schmolke Law Firm. Take it away, Joel.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please join us for a moment of silence. Military's missing in action and prisoners of war. Brought to you by the Military Order of the Purple Heart, Baton Rouge Chapter 177. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Scouts and I would like you to welcome to the guys, please.
From Pack 15 from Baton Rouge,
Sammy Livingston and MK presenting tonight's color.
and now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you stand in your and please remove your caps as we do our oration, the singing of our national anthem. Please welcome the most blessed sacrament choir.
And what a beautiful rendition of our Stars and Stripes. Thank you so much to the Most Blessed Sacrament Choir as we are getting set for puck drop here at the Raising Cane's River Center. Let's introduce you to our starting netminders. On the left side of the ice, you have the hot hand, number 1, Connor Green. Last time out for Connor, he had a stellar performance against the the Biloxi Breakers. And tonight, trying to do more of the same so far this season. He is 0-1-1 with an .885 save percentage, best on the team, and a .379 goals against average. And on the other side, for the Monroe Moccasins, you have a newcomer. So it's not going to be Sean Kuhn tonight. Instead, it's going to be for the Moccasins, a number 1 for Monroe. And it will be Mr. Nolan Urbick. Drop of the puck, and we are underway here at the River Center. So puck flies out of play, and the reason why I kind of delayed on that, because they actually changed his number on the official FPHL website. He was number 40, and tonight he is rocking the number 1. So number 1 for number 1, as the Zydeco have this one through the neutral zone, and they'll chip this one into the Monroe side, where it gets stopped up around the boards, and it'll get played off now to the near half wall. They'll chip this one up and into the Zydeco zone. Stopped up by Kim Mietten and turning it over at the blue line. Monroe has it to the Zydeco side from the slot, and a spearing pass goes out to the near boards. It gets stopped up now and slushed into the corner, where it gets picked up by Scott Chirac. Chirac through the neutral zone. He'll whip this one around the boards, going off and banking off the end glass, where it goes to Jake Cox. Cox trying to spear at it was Larwood, turning it over right behind the net. And now Lycaros will play this one all the way back up. That one gets taken away. Punched along as Cunningham turning this one over to Narek Alexanian with a shot, and it gets blocked away. Out to the far boards now. Picked up by Monroe and flipped into the neutral zone, where it goes into the stick of the new guy coming in, Blake Keller from Biloxi. As Keller playing this one off the end boards from the far side, picked up now to the neutral zone. Here comes Narek Alexanian. Alexanian on the backhand, trying to find Hunter Alden, as that one goes into the chest protector of Egbert. 18:85 left to go here, or 18:35, beg your pardon, left to go in period number 1. Shots on goal now, 2-0 for the Zydeco. And for the Monroe Moccasins, still trying to go a little bit pressure back the other way, but the Zydeco doing a good job at limiting them to their own defensive zone, as Ross Bartlett coming in to take the draw. Off the face-off, Bartlett wins it out to the side. Monroe trying to fish for the puck. Bounces along the blue line and into the neutral zone. Going off the near glass as Austin Weber's on the case, trying to hunt this stake down like a hound dog. Out from the end boards. Monroe settling. Have this one out from the near side now, from the near corner, trying to pitch this one back up, and now that one will be played all the way back across. And now into center ice they go. Swatting this one away, trying to play this one up ice as that one gets played down into the neutral zone. Intercepted now by Cunningham, turning it over to the Zydeco as that one goes all the way into the Monroe zone and off for an icing. 17:57 left to go here in period number 1, as the Zydeco getting a first offensive draw of the night. So we'll get a face-off here to the near left circle of the Zydeco zone. Ross Bartlett trying to win this draw back, and he'll be playing off against Mr. Jared Christie. And off the face-off, Bartlett wins this one off to the near side, Matcham. Matcham skates it over to the far side, adjacently lifts this one into the neutral zone, where it goes into the possession of the Moccasins, clearing it back into the Zydeco zone, as the Zydeco chip this one into the Monroe zone and going off for a line change. And now here comes Monroe from their own side. Lycaros He'll pitch this one out to the far side, swatting this one all the way back down, where it gets played off now by Jake Cox. Cox. And it gets played now by Heath Ford. Pitching this one back up, Zydeco with it. Scott Chirac drags this one into the Monroe side, where it gets played off now by the Moccasins. Stefanini around the boards he goes as the puck takes an awkward bounce over the stick of Connor Green. Monroe still with possession, and a blue line pass goes into the neutral zone, so Monroe has a chance to reset here. As that one goes through the near side into the far end to Avinen with a shot getting blocked before it hits the net, and it kind of changed up on Connor Green by the way he reacted to it. As Zydeco getting this one into the Monroe zone, where it gets played off now by the Moccasins to the far side. They'll try to skate this one back down into the center ice, pitchforked along, and now back the other way comes Larwood, and Larwood will just sashay this one across, out for Alexanian, and a shot, and that one gets blocked and cleared. Zydeco again doing a good job keeping the offensive pressure and keeping the puck onto the offensive side of the ice. Although the last 3 games, this was the last team that really forced the Zydeco to play in their own defensive end. But tonight, Zydeco trying to kind of live in the Moccasin side, as they'll lift this one into the Zydeco end. No icing as they try to center this one out, and it goes into the possession of the blue line, turning it over. Now back the way, here come the Zydeco. Dmitry Kuznetsov has it to the left circle, and a shot, and that one gets kicked out. Out to the blue line, and not exactly a good handle on the blue line, but as Nick Catola has it, he'll just whip this one around the boards and go off for a line change himself. So blessing in disguise here for the Zydeco as they get fresh legs on the ice. 15:38 left to go here in the first period. Shots on goal, 4-0 for the Zydeco, as again they keep this one on the blue line, giving it across now as the goaltender Egbert, and the Zydeco regain possession back in their own side of the ice. Zydeco going from right to left offensively. They'll try to play this one off the blue line into the near side, and they'll just bounce this one all the way out to the far corner. Picked up now by the Moccasins. Here come the Mocks through the neutral zone into the Zydeco end. Toe drag with a chance and a pass and a shot just going wide. That was a Harlem Globetrotter play here for the Moccasins, just missing the net. As they'll get this one back up ice, Ross Bartlett had a kind of a step there, but not able to control the puck as Leorakos able to play this one across. Now I did get the pronunciation right on Leorakos. Zydeco chipping this one into the Moccasins end. Playing it down is Jake Cox. They'll play this one out to the near side, pitching it out to the blue line. Heath Ford across ice from the far side, and a shot going wide from the end boards, trying to find a friendly stick. Scott Chirac sidesteps one here on the near side. From the near boards, turning it over, picking up and lifting out were the Moccasins as they go off for a line change. Stretch pass here back for Scott Chirac. Chirac dances on the blue line as he'll just lift this one into the end boards. Skating this one down is number 13, Matarov. Giving it across, and a shot tipped on goal, and a good save and a better rebound. Not able to find it was an Eric Alexanian, and now the Moccasins trying to skate this one out of the ice. And now from the neutral zone, picked up now by the Zydeco, and they'll settle play down back in their own side of the ice. Here comes Hunter Alden. Alden, he'll just chip this one through Eric Alexanian's stick, and now the puck will just harmlessly, gingerly skate it across into the neutral zone as Garrett Johnson trying to stretch pass here for Dmitry Kuznetsov. He'll just chip this one back into the Moccasins' end, where it gets played off now by Mr. Tuivinen. Moccasins with possession. They'll chip this one into the end boards of the Zydeco zone. That one gets taken away right out to the end boards, and a shot saved by Connor Green. Good shot turning on for my turnover, and Connor Green stands tall to the task as Ethan Matcham now has it. From the end boards, he'll try to play this one out from the far side, chipping this one out from Ross Bartlett, and chasing it down is another newcomer, but a familiar face, Matthew Bazrin. Out to the end boards now, Ethan Matcham. And it's almost jarring to see a guy bigger than Matcham as Bazrin stands at 6'5". A little bit of trouble dropping this one was Egbert, but finally able to as Green giving this one across. Carson Green intercepted now by Scott Chirac here in the neutral zone. Austin Weber, who had 5 points last weekend, chipping this one back up ice as no one wanted it back the other way. Here come the Moccasins. Casey Gerstein giving it across and a sharp angled shot missing its target out to the far boards and a shot tipped on Colin. That one gets saved on by Connor Green. Out to the far side, trickling out to the blue line with another shot hits the iron from distance. That shot had eyes. From the near side, stopped up by Heath Ford from the end boards now, chipping this one back up ice. And now here come the Zydeco from the neutral zone. Here comes Austin Weber, near side, twisting this one back down, sidestepping, Chirac, a shot, scores! From the right circle, Scott Chirac opens the weekend, and it's 1-0 Zydeco. Oh, and did he need that? Scotty Chirac, the Dartmouth, Massachusetts native. Familiar face on the score sheet. Finds the back of the net again. And the Zydeco lead this weekend bout against the Moccasins. And this is their first lead they've had since that second weekend when they found a 3-2 lead against Monroe. Not able to pull that one out. And I'll get you a little bit more fun facts about both these teams in the stats department right after this. Zydeco Hockey is proud to be sponsored by Momentum Building Services. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum. Stick right here with us.
Professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
And welcome back here to the River Center. 1-0 your score for the Baton Rouge Zydeco as Scott Chirac able to find the opening score and get the Zydeco their first lead against these Moccasins since the first, or second actually, weekend that they've played them. We're going to face off here to the far side of the neutral zone, and off the face-off, Zydeco able to win this one back as Nick Catola trying to side skirt this one from the near boards. That one gets taken away out to the near side now as Baton Rouge with possession trying to skate this one back down as the goal scorer Chirac. That one gets taken away here by Sam Turner. Turner for the Moccasins trying to get this one back up ice as it gets taken away here by Nick Catola. So 7-on-7 crime there, as they'll get this one back into the Moccasins end, ripped away here by Johnson. Back the other way, Nick Catola trying to play this one back out to the blue line, where it gets played off now by Tyler Larwood, ripped away now by the Moccasins, as Jake Cox able to force the puck back into the Monroe side. Here comes Monroe from the near side of the neutral zone. That was a tongue twister, I tried to say, in 5 seconds flat, as a stretch pass here from the neutral zone goes on to the stick of Schumacher. Now it gets played off now by Tuovainen. Out to the far side, Austin Albrecht. That's one guy you do not want to have fresh eyes here with the puck. So far this season for Austin has 27 points in just 15 games, as that one gets taken away by the Zydeco here in the Moccasins end. As Narek Alexanian able to jar the puck loose, but no friendly face to be had, as a stretch pass going out to the wayside, as Zydeco with a good defensive stick to prevent a breakaway. Puck out goes into The far side of the Zydeco end, lifted up and cleared by Baton Rouge, going off for a line change. Monroe now with it. Out to the far side, trying to stretch past this one, and that puck just bounces in on goal as Connor Green had to be ready for that. Sometimes it's kind of like a catcher in baseball. You have to be ready for almost anything when a shot comes from distance. Back up ice. Here come the Zydeco out to the far side from the far hash marks. Trying to get this one out in front. And a centering pass, not able to find a friendly stick. As Leo Rockos getting this one out to the far side. Pitching this one back up. Kicked away here by the Moccasins. Intercepted by Roz Bartlett, trying to clear this one as it gets taken away. Here comes Leo Rockos out to the far circle, giving it back out from the far corner as he tries to pass this one out to the blue line a little bit too cleanly as that one misses its target. Zydeco able to go off for a semi-line change as Monroe stapled back on their own boards. They'll play this one out to the near side. Carson Green pitching this one out. And a near side into the neutral zone. Roz Bartlett turning it over, back up ice. Here comes Leo Rockos with a shot, and it gets blocked. And a rebound picked up now by Leo Rockos here in the Zydeco end. And Roz Bartlett tried to throw his whole body in that one. Out to the blue line now. They'll play this one out. Leo Rockos with a shot, and that one gets blocked. And a puck skitters out to the far side of the Zydeco zone as Leo Rockos pitching this one back up ice. And now that one gets taken away as Tyler Larwood nearly found a streaking pass. Now here comes Roz Bartlett. Bartlett trying to split the defense, but that one gets taken away. Here comes Rasmus Asp now for the Moccasins into the Zydeco end from the far side. That one goes trickling out into the neutral zone where it gets played off now by the Moccasins. 8:32 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 your score here for the Zydeco, trying to make it 2-0 after a turnover. Jake Cox just gives this one right back to Rasmus Asp. And another glove save as Connor Green had that one bounce in and out of his glove. Puck skitters loose as the puck now settles here in the neutral, or beg your pardon, into the near boards. Nick Catola from his own side. He'll try to chip this one back up ice as Tyler Larwood trying to chip this one all the way back down. Shots on goal here with 8:02 left to go. 8-3 for the Zydeco. They'll get this one all the way back down. From the end boards now, they'll try to chip this one back up ice. That one gets taken away here by the Monroe Moccasins, now flipped into the neutral zone, where it gets played off now by Scott Chirac deep into the Moccasins' end, as they're able to take this one up and take advantage of the Zydeco line changing. Here comes Cunningham from the end boards. Someone lost their glove as they'll play this one back up ice. Turning it over is Roz Bartlett as the puck goes all the way back into the neutral zone. Delayed penalty here on the Zydeco. So 6-on-5, they'll skate with an extra man from the empty net. Zydeco on the delayed penalty. It's going to be tripping here, I believe, on Narek Alexanian. As this one gets turned over. And tripping will indeed be the call. And Narek Alexanian going to the box. Oh, wow, it's almost like I actually know what I'm talking about. 1-0 Zydeco, looming penalty kill here on Baton Rouge when we get back. Zydeco Hockey is proud to be sponsored by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us here on Zydeco TV. We'll be right back.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
So the Zydeco down a man here, 5-on-4. They're going to be heading on to the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill. So far this season for the Zydeco, they're standing at a 73.7 penalty kill percentage. And right now, that is near last in the division. Meanwhile, on the other side, the power play for the Moccasins, 17.5 mid-range power play here in the Continental, as Ulbrich now has it. Around the boards he goes, out to the far side, setting up shop. He'll wing it around from the left circle, and a shot, and that one gets blocked safe. Rebound off the post, and a rebound again going out to the end board, settling up here to the far side. From the high slot, shot, and it gets blocked. That was a Peter Forsberg-esque play. And we have a stoppage of play here. Not sure what happened, but I see a foreign object. Oh, Connor Green lost his blade as he's being helped on by the equipment manager, Tommy McDonald. That's one thing Tommy does really well. When he notices a piece of equipment broken, right away, you see him like a chippy pup when their owner gets home. He has it up and at the ready. I remember even in a training camp, Tommy McDonald, when the players would come up to him about the skates, about the blades of their stick, he would always give them in-depth answers as to how they can avoid any nicks and crannies, as well as give them little tips and tricks on how to keep their skates sharp. So we definitely enjoy our equipment manager. Does an amazing job. And I will say, one of the better roommates I've had the pleasure of staying with. So, equipment malfunction. And we'll take a timeout here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab, whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys, I'm a deep sleeper. All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man, we're gonna be late.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
And welcome back here inside the River Center. We finally have a working skate. And again, Tommy McDonald doing a great job making sure everything is secure. Out to the near side, the puck trickles out to the end boards, picked up now by the Moccasins, or it gets played off now by Austin Albrecht. Albrecht turning it over to Jake Cox, who will just saucer this one all the way down and out of the zone with 6:12 left to go here on the first period, and 55 seconds left to go for the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill. Narek Alexanian chomping at the bit, trying to get out. But you know what? You do the crime, you have to do the time. Back up ice as Sam Turner drop past. This is one. And now here comes Leorakos from the near boards, trying to chip this one out to the blue line. Picked up now by Sam Turner. Turner, near side, chipping it back down out to the near corner. Chipped away. Garrett Johnson trying to get this one out of the zone, where it gets lifted up now and cleared by Scotty Chirac. Out to the end boards now, where it gets played off now by Egbert. Schumacher now has it. Stretch pass to Leorakos. Leorakos, Cunningham turning this one over as this one gets picked up by the Zydeco with a little bit of open ice with a chance for Hunter Alden as that one gets blocked. Power play over here for the Moccasins. Zydeco back to full strength. Back up ice, go the Mocs. And now that one gets taken away here by Kim Miettinen. Hunter Alden trying to make himself a nuisance here to the near boards. Moccasins chipping this one out to the far boards. Schumacher from the end side, and he'll twirl around here to this near corner, chipping it back out from the end boards. And that one gets played up now by the Moccasins. Leorakos will just leave this one back for Schumacher. Schumacher patiently waiting behind his own net with 4:42 left to go in the first. Austin Albrecht through the neutral zone. He'll pass this one across, out to the far side, into the high slot, getting it across, and able to find a clean feed as Christie not able to find the clean pass. Out from the near boards, chipping it across, out to the high slot, and a shot, and it misses its target. Off the end glass it goes as Ross Bartlett now has it, out to the near boards as I believe that was Tyler Larwood leaving it back for Nick Katola. Katola chipping it out from the near side now, as Larwood, a little gas, not able to catch up to the puck. And head coach Chad Bailey yelling, saying, hey, that was offside. So it's going to be interesting the rest of this shift as we have tired players here for the Zydeco. From the near boards, Katola trying to chip this one back up ice. Now finally able to clear as Matty Aroff turning this one over here at his own blue line as Austin Albrecht leaving it off here for Tyler Larwood. Larwood able to shovel this one down into the Moccasins' end and mercifully able to go out for a line change. Picked up now by Ross Bartlett. Into the neutral zone, he'll chip this one out to the end boards where it gets played off now by the Moccasins. Carson Green from behind his own net. He'll skate this one up ice. And he'll just backhand this one into the Zydeco end where it gets picked up now by Ethan Matcham. Matcham up to the neutral zone, backhand pass. All the way back up ice, trying to find Matthew Bazrin, beg your pardon. Turning this one over, here's to the high slot, and a shot from Jake Cox going high and wide off the end glass. Picked up now by the Zydeco, getting pinned to the boards. 3 Moccasins on him. Coming in to help is, I believe that's Jake Cox. From the near side, Kuznetsov, and trying to keep this one in, going off the face of Stefanini, and he's a little worse for wear going off. That was a dumping attempt as that one goes off the face of Stefanini. Leorakos, back up ice, as that one gets taken away here by the Zydeco, not cleared. Out to the blue line, taken away now by the Zydeco cleanly. And now here come the Zydeco, going from right to left offensively, as Kuznetsov out to the high slot, and a shot getting darted wide. And a rebound picked up by Leorakos, trying to stretch pass. That one goes into the stick of the Zydeco. Picked up, cleared back in by Jake Cox. And it gets stopped up now by Egbert behind his own net. Try to pick this one back up ice. That one gets taken away here by the Zydeco here to the near side of the neutral zone as Cunningham wrestles the puck away, giving it across. And a toe drag out in front, a shot. What a save by Carson Green! Or Connor Green, beg your pardon. That was an excellent save by Connor Green, keeping himself square to the puck. And when he made the power move around the defense, Connor stood with him, never letting him out of his sight. So, we'll step aside, still 1-0 for your Zydeco. Stick with us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
Okay, matches? He's getting away! Wait, and it's raining! Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center, where it's 1-0 for the Zydeco. Settling in to take the draw is going to be Austin Weber, and he will be facing off against number 9, Carlos Forneris. And off the face-off, Forneris able to win this one back to Cunningham, and a shot getting darted wide. Picked up now by Narek Alexanian, leaving it off now, booting it for Mr. Madyarov. Up ice from the far boards of the neutral zone, and that gets chipped into the Moccasins' end, where it gets played off now by Monroe. Here come the Mocs from their own side through the neutral zone. Into the near side, Sam Turner. Turner out to the high slot. He'll skate this one out to the right circle, and that one gets darted into the glove of Connor Green, and he will cover. Again, it's kind of hard for a goaltender going from coast to coast like that, as he started off from the left side, boots himself out to the far right side, able to glove down and track down the puck. I have a little story about eye tracking here for goaltenders, and it harkens back to my time at Long Beach. So look forward to that story. 1:30 left to go here in the first period, though, as Nick Catola has it. Out to the far side, he'll try to chip this one back up ice as it gets taken down here by the Zydeco to the far boards from the far circle. He'll chip this one back down out to the near side of the neutral zone as Tyler Larwood on the backhand trying to lift this one out to Jake Cox. And that one gets swatted at here by Monroe as they'll clear this one back into the Zydeco end. Up ice, trying to settle down the puck was Jake Cox. Into the Monroe zone, little half step behind as Tuovainen now has it. Tuovainen getting this one back out for Christie. Far side of the Zydeco end, trying to chip this one out to the high slot. Taken away here by the Zydeco. Monroe with possession. They'll chip this one across ice. Out to the far side from the far boards. Rasmus Ask trying to play this one back as that one gets taken away here by the Zydeco from the near side, and that one will trickle into the neutral zone. Taken away now by Scott Chirac, getting stick checked, and he'll go on for a line change. Asp back down ice as they'll check this one back up ice. Here comes Austin Albrecht trying to leave it back for Christie as it gets taken away and swatted out by the Zydeco, going off now for an icing. 14 now, 0.7 left to go in period number 1. So eye tracking, goaltending, it's very important because you need to keep your eyes on the puck at all times. I know it's easier said than done, but one person who had a particular problem with it was Everett Bailey of the Long Beach Shredders, his first season, but he still went lights out. How was that possible? Because he had kind of like reverse cataracts where glare from the eyes would bounce up to his mask, and he was forced to actually wear eye black like a football player, and he said it helped him out excruciatingly. As this one off the draw, going across out to the near boards, picked up now by the Zydeco as Hunter Alden trying to clear this one, taken away here by the Moccasins. High slot, trying to get this one back down low with 3 seconds left to go as Alden leaving it back, and that'll do it here for 20 minutes. 1-0 your score for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Shots on goal for the Zydeco, 9. For the Monroe Moccasins, 6. So we'll step aside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us. We will have the out-of-town scoreboard as well as, you know what, you love it, the roll call. Tell me who you're watching for, who you're cheering for, and where you're watching from. Stick with us here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe we set the alarm and now we're late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper.
Alright, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matches has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Come on, man. We're going to be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here?
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
My back!
Oh,
My wrist! My wrist!
You okay, Matches? He's getting away! Wait, and it's raining! Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco need the power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth.
Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center, where your score 1-0 for the Zydeco. Let's get you the out-of-town scoreboard here around the FPHL. In Bimington, New York, the Black Bears enjoying a 6-1 home ice lead over the Port Huron Prowlers. And we'll go a little south to Florence, South Carolina, where PD is hosting. The Twin City Thunderbirds have a slim 4-3 lead over the Ice Cats in the second. And moving on, I think a little bit more to the east. No, it's actually more to the west because we're right on the coast. The Danbury Hat Trick enjoying a slim 2-1 lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats here in the second. And in the second, in Watertown, New York, the Wolves having a 2-0 lead over the Indiana Sentinels. And in state capital of the Columbus, I couldn't even think of it. The Columbus River Dragons are down in the hole 4-0 against the Athens Rock Lobsters. I didn't know that they're the state capital. But I don't know why, because the only thing that's coming to my mind is Columbus, Ohio, but they're obviously not from Ohio. And finally, here at the state capital of the best state in the United States, Louisiana, the Baton Rouge Zydeco having a 1-0 lead over the Monroe Moccasins after 20 minutes. And the goal scorer of that lone goal is Scott Chirac to the assist of Austin Weber and Ilner Madiorov. And after 20 minutes, the Zydeco leading in shots 7-6. Now, you know it. You love it. Say it with me now. Let's get to the roll call. Scrolling all the way back up. Columbus, Georgia. Literally, as soon as I switch scenes, that's when it comes to me. Columbus, Georgia. Anywho, let's get to the roll call. The reason why you guys are all watching here. Let's see, watching from the front row of section 130, watching our absolutely stunning goalies. Great to see you here in the chat, Moon. Mom, Dad, and your sister listening from West Covina. Listening to our favorite broadcaster. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing well. Amazing first period. Let's go Zydeco. Watching from Michigan, says Jen. For the roll call, the Fords cheering for the Zydeco. Heath Ford and Ilner Madiorov from Dallas, Texas. The Lone State. The Lone Star State. Love from the Johnson crew from Grand Blanc, Michigan. Go Garrett, number 5. Go team. We miss you, bro, from a West Covina crew. We're all proud of you. Go Zydeco. Go Brian, Rods, Rob, Carlos, Jose, and Julie. What's up, guys? Let's go Zydeco. We will beat Monroe. We'll be at the Monroe game. Oh, says Texas. Love seeing that. That's not an easy drive. Trust me, I'm going to be making it tomorrow. Kai and Percy checking in from Los Angeles. What's up, babe? Sarah, I hope you are doing well. I meant to text you, but I hope you're doing well and recovery is going well. Zydeco fan watching from confines of your hospital room. Let's go, Zydeco. So, Sarah, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully your recovery is speedy. Always here if you need anything. Tracy here tonight, well, at the American Airlines Center watching the Stars, but keeping up with the Zydeco, the more important team. I kid. I always like to tease Heath Ford. He is big Texas guy. Loves the Rangers, loves the Stars, loves the Cowboys. And here I am. I'm loving the Dodgers, loving the Kings, and loving the Chargers. He makes fun of me for the Chargers bit, but you know what? I'll always take it. Doodlebug watching with Dim Battleborn while he works. Let's go Zydeco. Mom and Dad Alden once again from good old Walla Walla. Love seeing it. Love saying it. If y'all ever get a pro team in Walla Walla, then my resume is going to be right up there because I love seeing that. Same thing when I was up in the Knoll. I loved seeing the Shreveport team, the Shreveport Mudbugs. Even though I always said Shreveport, but you know what? Now I know the error of my ways. The Catola family watching from Washington State, cheering on Nick. Don in section 114. Grace in Baton Rouge. Great to see you here, Grace. Section 130, represent, says Moon. Let's go, Zydeco watching from Calgary, says the Matcham crew. Go Blake Keller from Sterlington, Louisiana. And Sweet saying, I pull for the Stars, but not the Cowboys. Let's go, Zydeco, go Baz. Yep, never the Cowboys. They're the Toronto Maple Leafs of the NFL. Whoops, did I say that out loud? Anyway, we will step aside here. Couple of minutes left in the intermission, and when we get back, drop the punt for the period of the long change. Period numero dos. Stick right here with us on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Oh, when can you see me on the ice? Let me tell you, I play a mean Zamboni, meaning I will slip and fall on my rear end, and that ice will look never cleaner. Trust me, I've tried skating, and everybody makes fun of me for it. But anyway, I do have a killer wrist shot, though, so if you ever put up the nets on a street hockey, watch out. I'm like Phil Kessel. Anyway, we'll step aside here. 2 minutes on the clock for the intermission, and we will be right back. Stick right here with us.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Cammy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
And welcome back. We're not on the roll call anymore. We are on the home feed. Period number 2 looming. Drop of the puck, and we are underway here in period number 2. Zydeco coming into this period with a 1-0 lead. As the Moccasins having this one back in their own zone. They'll try to play this one from the end boards. Chipping this one off the end boards around the side to the near boards. As the Moccasins lift this one up to center ice, trying to chip this one back down as it gets taken away here. Scott Chirac giving it back to Kim Miettinen, to the man who swatted the puck away. They'll chip this one back up ice. And now back up ice comes Kim Miettinen, the blue line warrior here at the midsection. He'll wing this one around the boards out to the far side, and a shot save and a rebound corralled up now by the Monroe Moccasins. Fanning on the pass was Gerstein as he chips this one out to the far side of the neutral zone. Into the Zydeco side from the 4 hash marks, left circle. A little sharp angled shot this one as it dies out into the low slot. Picked up now by the Zydeco, not able to clear it as of yet as the puck goes into the possession of the Monroe Moccasins, holding it into the blue line and going off the pad of Connor Green. From the high slot, he'll chip this one out to the neutral zone as Austin Albrecht now has it to the far side. Right circle on the backhand, shot, scores! Austin Albrecht finding Carlos Forneris. And the Moccasins tie things up here just a minute and 20 into period number 2. It was a scramble play as Austin Albrecht adds to his impressive season total with that assist. Has 28 points on the campaign. Carlos Forneris netting his 8th goal of the campaign. Zydeco back in their own zone. Nick Catola. Catola from behind his own net. He'll chip this one out to the near side. And now back up ice go the Zydeco, taken away here as the Moccasins now have it back in the Zydeco end. Alden trying to clear this one. He does into the neutral zone. Picked up now by the Moccasins, not able to get this one cleanly. And now here comes a pass from Narek Alexanian as that one gets taken away. Here comes Christie into the Zydeco end. Pitchforked along now by Nick Catola. Catola losing an edge, losing the battle. Puck goes into the Moccasins' possession here in the Zydeco end from the near side. Albrecht has it to the low slot. Sam Turner passing it out in front, not able to find a clean pass. And a haymaker shot going wide and hitting the outside of the cage. Picked up and cleared into the neutral zone by Narek Alexanian. Zydeco going off for a line change. Moccasins with possession. They'll hold up back on their own side of the ice. From the near side, Stefanini into the neutral zone, chipping this one back up ice. Here comes Sam Turner. Turner has it from the near boards, trying to center this one out, taken away by Ethan Matcham. Matcham, he'll chip this one up the ice and off the far boards of the neutral zone, back into the Moccasins' end. Moccasins with possession, trying to chip this one out to the near side, where it gets picked up now by Monroe. Centering pass, that one gets taken away, and now back the other way. Here comes Austin Weber. Weber has it from the near side, going across the ice, trying to find it to the far boards as Moccasins not able to clear it. Jake Cox leaving it across. Austin Weber out in front, not able to find Ross Bartley cleanly. That was a good saucer pass, good attempt, but a little bit too high. From the near side of the neutral zone, chipping this one back up ice as Scott Chirac sashaying this one out to the near corner. Picking up is Jake Cox. Cox trying to leave it back for Scott Chirac, taken away now by Mr. Rasmus Asp. Out to the end boards now as Monroe turning it over. Scott Chirac trying to find an open ice feed, but that one gets taken away. And now here comes Monroe, 3-on-2 off of a line change. Out to the far side, and a shot saved by Green. And a rebound picked up now by the Moccasins. To the far end, to the blue line now. Stefanini with a shot, and that one gets saved on now by Connor Green. Leorakos out to the far side from the high slot, and a shot, and it gets kicked away by Connor Green. Rebound out to the far corner, out to the blue line now with a shot pinballing into the low slot. Chopped at here by the Zydeco, trying to clear as that one gets hit up. Try to dump it back in, but out of play. 15:58 left to go here in the second period. 1-1 is your score. Shots on goal, 13 for the Moccasins, 8 for the Zydeco. So offensive flurry coming to life here for the Mocs. So Baton Rouge, after deflecting this one out of play, will have a face-off back in their own zone. Right now, the Zydeco trying to push past this initial flurry of offense from the Moccasins. Leorakos off the draw, not able to win it as the Zydeco trying to chip this one back down ice. Here comes Alden, stretch pass, and a 2-on-1. 2-on-2 now with a shot, and that one goes off the end glass. Picked up now by Hunter Alden. Alden turning it over to Gerstein. Gerstein from the near corner. From the end boards now, bank passing it off the boards. And now a clearing attempt going all the way down, and it'll go for an icing. 15:38 left to go here in period number 2. Shots on goal now for the Zydeco 9, for the Moccasins 13, and we are tied up at 1 apiece. And that goal came off of a centering pass attempt, and it almost, again, the way that Connor Green reacted to it was kind of like a knuckleball. Able to find the initial save, but that one just snuck tweeners. We're going to face off here to the near side of the Monroe zone. Hunter Alden off the draw. Narek Alexanian trying to chip this one across the ice, out to the far corner. And now a clearing attempt, chopped at by the Zydeco. And now back up ice, here come the Moccasins as they'll flip this one in on goal, and having to settle that one down was Connor Green. Out from the end board, Zydeco have it. They'll chip this one out to the far side. Nick Catola. Catola turning it over. Moccasins with possession now in the Zydeco end. From the end boards, right behind the net. Trying to chip this one across. That one gets ripped away here by the Zydeco. Back up ice they go. Swatting at it at the blue line was Christie. And now Monroe forcing the turnover here at center ice. Gerstein punching this one out to the far corner. Centering it out, and a shot, and it goes off the skate of one of the Zydeco defenders. They'll chip this one back up ice, as that one a little bit too saucer of a pass, as that one goes into the neutral zone. Carson Green now will play this one back up ice. Nick Catola trying to hack away at this one. Held in now to the Zydeco end. Punched along, turning it over. High slot shot, and a good save. Rebound on the backhand. Here come the Moccasins from the blue line, and a shot getting darted wide. As this one gets held up to the back of the net and ends up into the flaps of the twine, and we will step aside. 1-1 is your score here in the second period. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dystonic autonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late. No way, it was Scotty. It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper. All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matches has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Come on, man. We're gonna be late.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here?
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center with 14:42 left to go. We have an offensive draw for the Moccasins. Zydeco trying to alleviate some of this pressure as Ross Bartlett settling in to take the draw. He'll face off against Christie, and off the draw. Bartlett able to win this one out to the side. And now here comes Ilner Mediarov. He'll chip this one deep into the Moccasins' end. Chasing after it was Austin Weber. Weber out to the far boards. Puck skitters all the way down into center ice, where it gets picked up now by Garrett Johnson. Johnson, fresh face for the Zydeco. He was just traded for, but a familiar one at that. Was on the Zydeco last season, as the Monroe Moccasins have this one down into the Zydeco end from the near half wall. Picked up and cleared out by the Z crew. Out to the neutral zone. Picked up now by Ilner Mediarov, leaving it back out to the near half wall of the neutral zone. Here comes Scott Chirac, pitching it across out to the far boards, and a wired shot going wide. Picked up by Ethan Matcham. Matcham chipping it out in front, not able to find a friendly stick. Out to the blue line, Kim Miettinen. Chipping it back down low. Here comes Scott Chirac, sidestepping one. Has it to the far boards with a sharp angled shot. And that one goes out to the near boards. Picked up now by Kim Miettinen. And another seeing-eyed shot going into the black hole chest protector of Nolan Egbert. So Egbert, new to this Moccasins team, standing at 6'1", 108, from North Massapequa, New York. Spent time with Bimington, has 92 games played here in the FPHL with a career total 322 goals against average and 891 save percentage, so not too shabby here for Mr. Egbert. He's playing his first game here tonight for the Monroe Moccasins. Making his debut as a shot, or actually a pass now. I thought he was going to shoot it. As Scott Chirac trying to guide this one out to the near corner. Picked up now by the Monroe Moccasins. Out to the far side, Stefanini. Pass out to the near side of the neutral zone. Chipped up now by the Zydeco into the Monroe side as it gets picked up now by the Monroe Moccasins. Carlos Fernares, who had the goal for the Monroe Moccasins to tie things up, has it to the end boards. They'll try to chip this one back up ice. And now here comes Monroe into the Zydeco end from the far side. And a shot on goal going wide. And a rebound. Or it wasn't even on goal. Beg your pardon. They'll have this one out to the near side. Tripping this one out into the high slot. Stefanini has it to the right circle near side as he has it on the backhand. Skating it out to the left circle now. Far side from the end boards now. Still with it. Trying to chip this one back up for Carlos Fernares. As Fernares trying to reverse this one back, that one gets taken away and flipped back into the neutral zone to Jake Cox. Cox, a little bit of trouble handling it. Able to find it, and he'll chip this one deep into the Monroe zone. From the end boards, Hunter Alden. Alden sending this one out in front. As this one gets played across out to the blue line, and a shot getting wired wide. Picked up by Dmitry Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov with a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Picked up now from the near boards. Out to the high slot from the point. Nicotola back down low. Narek Alexanian, the shot, what a save! Narek Alexanian from forehand to back. And robbing with the glove was Nolan Egbert. .43 left to go here in the second. Zydeco with a point-blank chance. And we are still tied at one apiece. Face off to the far right circle. Alden off the draw. Trying to win this one back. Alexanian coming in to help as a winger. Leaving it back for Alden. Alden centering this one out, but that one gets taken away as Leo Rockos leading this one out to the far boards. As the Monroe Moccasins clearing this one all the way down, and it'll go off for an icing. 11:26 left to go now for the second period. Zydeco and Moccasins tied up here at the state capitol, Red Stick here at the River Center. Shots on goal. 13 for the Zydeco, 15 for the Moccasins. Austin Weber. It looks like he was going to take the draw, but Roz Bartlett kind of faked them all out. So Bartlett coming in to take the draw. Instructing Austin Weber. Now off the face-off, Bartlett winning it back. Austin Weber with a quick shot getting blocked. And now a puck will trickle out to the neutral zone and lifted back by Roz Bartlett, taken away by the Moccasins, ripped away now by the Zydeco. Here comes Bartlett, left circle and a shot, and that one goes off the end glass, missing its target. Out to the far boards, trying to trickle this one out to the near side, as it'll get played off now by Tucker Scantlebury. Out to the near side now from the neutral zone. Blake Keller will drop this one off. Chipping this one back up ice is Nick Catola trying to get this one into the Moccasins' end. Zydeco going off for a line change. And now here comes Gerstein for the Moccasins, giving it off to Christie. Christie into the Zydeco end, toe dragging, has it to the right circle and a shot, and that one gets saved. Pitchforked along by Jake Cox. Picked up now by Frank Schumacher. Schumacher for the Moccasins, around the boards he goes. Trying to play this one out to the near side from the near corner. Dropping this one off. Ethan Matcham coming in to reverse the angle, trying to get this one across to Nick Catola. Catola off the glass. Trying to go this one back up ice as that one gets taken away. Moccasins now with it. Kyler Matthews. Matthews turning it over. Here comes Ethan Matcham. Able to hold this one off as Tyler Larwood trying to get this one back down, but that one gets taken away. Matcham from the high left circle, getting it across and not able to find a friendly stick as Garrett Johnson holding it in. And a puck pinballs off the body of Scott Chirac. Chirac on the backhand, leaving this one off for Johnson. Johnson trying to find Larwood. Larwood not ready for the pass as that one goes out to the blue line. Matcham with a shot, and it gets intercepted. And now a stretch pass back the other way, and a breakaway here for the Moccasins. And Cunningham not able to settle down the puck. From the near side, Albrecht trying to pitch this one across out to the blue line. From the far side, Ethan Matcham hacky sacks this one out to the far boards. Picks this one up as Tyler Larwood able to eke this one into the Moccasins' end. And a stretch pass for the Moccasins going all the way down. And a lot of Mocks, no friendly faces, so Connor Green will just cover this one with 9:11 left to go here in the second period. 1-1 is your score. We'll step aside here from the River Center. Stick with us on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Definitely use Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Hey, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
Go P-matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining! Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth.
Yes, need them.
I guess you could.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremontes.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Cammy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
For Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper. All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Come on, man. We're gonna be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lars, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here?
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
Go pre-matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining. Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo! That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Off the draw, Carson Green has it from the blue line, from the near side with a shot from the point, save and a rebound picked up by and hacked out by the Zydeco as the puck will roll all the way back into the Monroe zone. Green pitching it across. Now it gets ripped away here by the Monroe Moccasins. 8:54 left to go here in the second period. Still tied up at 1 apiece as the Moccasins getting into the Zydeco end from the left circle, and a shot glove down with authority by Carson Green. Connor Green. Darn. You know, it's so funny. That's the second team that the Zydeco face, and they have the almost exact same name on either side. Last game, it was Garrett Johnson. And that was even more frustrating because you had Garrett Johnson, the defenseman for the Zydeco, and Garrett Johnson, the goaltender for Biloxi. So that was interesting. Leo Rocco's coming in to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Jake Cox. Fernaris getting a little too giddy on the jump. And it looks like they're going to be calling this one against the Moccasins, so a face-off violation. Carlos Fernaris coming in to take the draw. He'll be facing off against Jake Cox. And off the face-off, Zydeco not able to win this one cleanly. Carson Green now has it. He'll try to shoot this one in on net. It gets off the skate blade of Nick Catola. That one gets flipped up into the neutral zone, stopped up by Carson Green. As that'll go all the way back, speared at, and I will die out to the end boards. Picked up now by Leo Roccos. Leo Roccos out from the far boards, banking it, and a shot from the blue line getting chipped in on the zone. That one gets taken away by the Zydeco. Here come the Zydeco back the other way. Here comes Scott Chirac. Or beg your pardon, that's actually the new guy, Blake Keller. Awkward bounce. Scott Chirac now has it on the back end. He'll give this one across out to Tyler Larwood. Larwood from the end boards, trying to whip this one around the net, and that one gets taken away here by Matcham with a shot from distance, and a shot that'll get blocked and trickle on into the near side. Leo Rocco's with it, and he'll leave this one back out. Back of the way the Moccasins go, but that one will get chipped right behind the red line, and an icing will be called. 7:44 left to go here in the second. So Zydeco, little better as of late here in the second period, but for the most part, it's been dominated by the Moccasins on the offensive zone. Only one goal to show for it, though. Zydeco trying to make them pay here with an offensive draw. Ross Bartlett coming in to take the face-off. And off the draw, Bartlett with a puck at his boots. Austin Weber helping him out, taken away here by Matthews, and that'll go out to center ice as Leo Roccos turning it over here at center ice. Bartlett will drop this one back into his own zone. Back out for Bartlett from the near side of the neutral zone. As that one a little bit too far out of Bartlett's reach. Monroe with it. Cross ice feed trying to chip this one back up ice as the Moccasins have possession. Turning it over here as Ethan Matcham trying to clear it. That one gets taken away here by the Mocs. Clean possession now here for Austin Weber. Weber leaving it off for Matcham. Matcham with a saucer feed going all the way down. Erasmus Asp there to intercept. And he'll lead this one into the neutral zone from the near side. Now out to the far side as Ethan Matcham coming up with it here in his own zone. And he'll clear this one all the way back into the Monroe side of things as the Zydeco will go off for a line change. Stretch pass here for the Moccasins. And that'll be played on now by Connor Green. Green trying to chip this one back up ice, and it looks like there will be no icing. Moccasins with possession, back in their own zone, trying to chip this one out to the near side of their own zone, as that one gets ripped away here from the neutral side, and that one will be played off now by the Moccasins. Here comes Monroe from their own side of the ice, skating this one into the Zydeco zone from the left circle, and a shot, and it gets gloved down by Green. Hitting the glove of Green and going wide. Puck out to the near corner, picked up now by Heath Ford. Ford out to the far side. And that'll get swatted back by Narek Alexanian into the Moccasins' end. Here come the Mocs from their own side of the ice, from the snake pit into the Z side. And a shot, and that one gets darted wide out to the far boards. Around the boards they go. It'll carry them off the end boards now. Picked up by the Zydeco and skating out into the neutral zone. What a good muscle move there. Back up ice. They'll play this one out to the near corner. Back and forth they go. Nicotola on the backhand, trying to play this one out to the far boards. Nicotola with an excellent move to start this offensive generation as that one gets taken away and cleared all the way down by the Moccasins. Will it be enough for an icing? Yes, it will. 5:19 left to go in period number 2. Shots on goal, 20 for the Mocs, 14 for the Zydeco, and we are tied up here at the state capitol at 1 apiece. Gonna face off here to the near side of the Moccasin zone. Zydeco in a mini huddle. Trying to sustain some offensive pressure here for what seems like the first time this second period. Jake Cox will be facing off against Christie. And off the face-off, Christie able to win this one back cleanly. Taken away, though, by Tyler Larwood. He gets taken down. Puck stapled to the end boards. It'll get pitched out to the far corner as it gets picked up and cleared all the way down into the Zydeco end. Picked up now by Ethan Matcham behind his own net. He'll try to skate this one up from his own zone into center ice. He'll chip this one all the way back into the Moccasins end. From the end boards now, Moccasins with possession from their own side. Getting pressured for the puck. Board battle ensuing. Out to the near corner. Zydeco with it. Keller giving it across on a shot save. Rebound! And that one goes wide. And that will go out of play too. That was a good initial shot by Ethan Matcham to start the cycle. Zydeco not able to bank home the rebound, and we will still stand at 1 apiece. Step aside here for just a moment. Stick with us here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
As Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Back inside here at the River Center with 4:43 left to go in the second. It is 1-1. Zydeco with 15 shots, Moccasins with 20. Ross Bartlett out to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Leo Rockos here to the far side. Right circle, off the draw. Bartlett winning it back, out from the blue line, and a shot from Garrett Johnson going wide. Rebound out to the near boards. Moccasins on a foot race with Garrett Johnson. Johnson trying to jar the puck loose, but the puck goes off the side of the cage, covered up by Connor Green, and he'll cover. 4:31 left to go here in the second period. We'll get another face-off to the near side of the Zydeco zone this time. Going to face off here for Fornaris, facing off against Ross Bartlett. And off the face-off, Ethan Matcham leaving it off for Bartlett behind the net. And now here comes Bartlett streaking up ice, trying to find Matarov. Matarov now out to the neutral zone. He'll wing it around the boards. Out to the end boards now to the Moccasins end. Moccasins now with possession. Carlos Fornaris not able to get a clean possession there as the Moccasins now settle down the puck from the far boards. Picked up now by Austin Weber, and he'll slap this one back into the Moccasins end as Garrett Johnson getting into it and taking down Carson Green. Oh, and the bad blood already in the water. As Garrett Johnson firing up the crowd. And a guy who's usually so even-keeled just really getting into it. That's what these rivalry games can do to you. Doesn't matter if you're the calm and cool as a cucumber or not. These guys, they'll always find a way to get into the game. So Carson Green and Garrett Johnson both taking the seat for 5 minutes. And Tyler Larwood having a little conversation with the Stripes. So, 2 fighting majors. We'll skate on 5 apiece. Off the faceoff, right outside of the Monroe zone. Moccasins with possession as Alexanian losing his lumber. Back up ice intercepted as Alexanian with possession here at the blue line as Kuznetsov trying to break it back in the zone. Back the other way. Here come the Moccasins into the Zydeco side. Pitchforked along and poke checked by Kim Miettinen. As the Zydeco Havoc here out to center ice. Puck skitters out to the far boards, and it looks like there's going to be a hooking call? Yeah, hooking is going to be the call, and it's going to go against the Moccasins. So Zydeco back on the Badgers heating and air power play for the first time tonight. Power play leading something to be desired. 7th place in the Continental at a 13.3, facing off against the second best penalty kill unit in the Continental. Monroe Moccasins standing at an 88.5% on the man at disadvantage. Hunter Alden out to take the draw here for the Zydeco. And off the faceoff. Asp with a clearing attempt going around the boards. Taken away, and a shot from Nick Catola going high and wide. Picked up now by the Zydeco, holding on the line. Out from the near corner. Back out to the near board. Chirac out to the point. Catola walks the line, giving it across. Right circle, settles up, leaving it across. Chirac out from the point with a shot. Getting a good save for the rebound. Scores! Off the rebound! Oh, captain, my captain! Tyler Larwood! Yes, sir! On the power play, no less! And the fans love it here at the River Center. So the man advantage cashes in against the second best penalty kill unit in the Continental. And it's 2-1 Zydeco. Around the board, Zydeco playing it. Behind the net, Egbrid playing it. Turning it over. Here out to the high slot, dropping it off, and it looks like there's going to be a call behind the play. As Bazrin going off for hooking. And he definitely does not like that call. Throwing the stick. That was a good chance thwarted by a stick infraction behind the play. As Bazrin making his return to the River Center takes the seat. Off the faceoff here on the power play. Moccasins trying to settle up shop here on the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill. They'll get this one out from the far corner. From the end boards, picked up and scooped out by the Zydeco. Played off now by Egbert. From the near side, Moccasins with it in the neutral zone, pitching it across, far side into the far boards. Cunningham twisting, turning, giving it across, left circle, top of the left circle, giving it out to the right, and Leah Rockos shooting this one wide. Moccasins with it, Sam Turner here at center ice, pitching it across out to the far boards. From the hash marks, trying to get this one back down low, and around the boards they go. Leah Rockos now has it. Leorakos turning it over, and the Zydeco able to clear this one all the way down into the Moccasins' end, calling for a line change. As that one gets turned over, and a shorthanded chance in but offsides, as Scott Chirac with a big cheeky smile saying, "Hey, my bad, Coxie, my bad." So we'll get a face-off. I heard happy birthday, Tobey Maguire. That just makes me think of Spider-Man. Off the face-off. One of the best Spider-Man, if not the best Spider-Man. And y'all can fight me on that. As the Moccasins have it in the neutral zone, turning this one over here out to the near side of the Zydeco zone, but that one gets hopscotched over the stick as the Moccasins now with possession back in the Zydeco end from the end boards. Trying to center this one out, and a shot, point blank save, Connor Green! That was a big chance from the Moccasins, and answering the call was Green. As Albrecht now has it. Lower side out to the point. Leorakos, or bigger pardon, Fornaris back to Albrecht. Christie, right circle, dropping it off, and a shot hitting the chest protector of Connor Green as the Zydeco able to chip this one into the neutral zone. 8 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Moccasins. Christie dropping this one off. Out to the near side, Fornaris trying to give it across. Left circle, out in front, save, Green! And a backup ice, here come the Zydeco. Bezrin, far side, trying to center this one out in desperation pass, no one home. But the Zydeco able to re-grab possession. Back the other way, here come the Moccasins into the neutral zone. Backup ice, taken away, and a stretch pass. Here comes Narek Alexanian, pitching it across. Dmitry Kuznetsov with a shot, and that one goes high, wide, and out of play. Deflected up, so we'll get a face-off into the Monroe zone. And, wow, Connor Green dropping jaws and tempering flares as he has been icy. So we'll get a face-off here to the far end of the Moccasin zone. Ross Bartlett settling in to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Leorakos. Bartlett from the far side, barking orders, settling in. Now off the face-off, Bartlett loses it at his feet as Rasmus Asp trying to go across, out from the far boards of the neutral zone. Heath Ford leaving it off to Miettinen. Miettinen, soft pass up to Bartlett, who will scoop this one back deep into the Moccasin zone. Here come the Moccasins from their own side as the puck skitters down the ice into the Zydeco end. They'll play this one out to the far boards, dropping this one off, getting it across, and a good stick check and intercept by Narek Alexanian. Alexanian flipping the biscuit all the way down into the Moccasins' end. No ice, says the linesman. 2-1, and the Zydeco skating off with a 2-1 lead after 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal, 22 for the Mocs and 18 for the Z Crew. When we get back, we'll get a recap of what happened this period, as well as the out-of-town scoreboard. Stick right here with us on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Tremontes has meat. Tremontes has seafood. Tremontes has much more. Tremontes on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremontes caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremontes.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Cammy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab, whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you said.
Boys, I'm a deep sleeper. Alright, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Match just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're gonna be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me these sticks.
Get it, let's go.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here.
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
You okay, Matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining. Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo! That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys, I'm a deep sleeper. Alright, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're going to be late. Come on, boys, let's go. Lawrence, give me these sticks.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center, where we are standing at 2-1 after 40 minutes of play. Let's get you the out-of-town scoreboard here around the FPHL. Starting off The Bimington Black Bears playing at home, enjoying a 9-1 lead over the Port Huron Prowlers in period number 3. And moving on over to Florence, South Carolina, it's the Battle of the Carolinas as the Twin City Thunderbirds have a 5-4 lead in the third over the PD Ice Cats. And in Danbury, the Hat Tricks enjoying a 5-2 lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats in the third. And the Watertown Wolves having a 5-1 lead over the Indiana Sentinels in period number 3. It's a touchdown to nothing in capital of Georgia as the Athens Rock Lobsters have a 7-0 lead over the Columbus River Dragons. And in Topeka, it is 3-2 for the Scarecrows over the Biloxi Breakers. And here at the River Center, 2-1 over the Monroe Moccasins as the Baton Rouge Zydeco skating with a late lead. In the second, it was Carlos Forneris able to tie things up to the assist of Austin Albrecht and Kyler Matthews. But with under 4 minutes left to go on the power play, Tyler Larwood would net the go-ahead goal, making it 2-1 for the Zydeco to the assist of Nick Catola and Jake Cox. And that's where we skate now. Zydeco 20 minutes away from another win, but they're going to have to face off against these Monroe Moccasins that have definitely not made it easy on the Zydeco tonight. So stick around, period 3 coming up right after this here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Drive! Man, I gotta do everything around here? Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
Okay, matches?
It's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining! Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
So we moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Tremontes has meat. Tremontes has seafood. Tremontes has much more. Tremontes on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremontes caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremontes.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center, where the score 2-1 for the Zydeco with 20 minutes on the clock here in regulation. Shots entering period number 3. Zydeco 19, Moccasins 22. Hunter Alden out to take the draw, and off the draw, we are underway. Alden wins this one across to Narek Alexanian into the Moccasins' end. He'll swish this one around the boards. Out from the end boards, Alden trying to hold possession. That one gets taken away by the Moccasins and cleared. Here in the neutral zone, they'll rip this one back into the Moccasins' side. They'll get played off behind the net, where the Zydeco trying to force possession back either way. Here come the Moccasins. Stefanini. Around the boards he goes. Stopped up now by Heath Ford, turning it over, picking it up, trying to clear with a Zydeco held up at the blue line. As Tuvinen able to keep possession, though, in the neutral zone. As Stefanini now drop pass here to Albrecht. Albrecht losing possession as Hunter Alden now has it. He reverses back, leaving it off now for Blake Keller. Back up ice, here comes Keller. Making his debut as a Zydeco, leaving it across for Kuznetsov with a shot going off the toe of Egrin. Out to the near side, right circle, a shot getting sashayed out to the far boards as Kuznetsov now has it. Giving it across, now out for Katola from the near boards. He'll try to bully this one down into the near side. Taken away now by the Moccasins. They'll bounce this one out to the neutral zone. Around the boards he goes. Puck just dies out to the end board. Stopped up now by Schumacher. Here comes Carlos Fernares. That one gets taken away by the Zydeco. Into the neutral zone. Tyler Larwood now has it. Larwood trying to sashay this one back up into the Moccasins' end. It gets stopped up now by Sam Turner. Turner out to the far side. Now here come the Moccasins. Christie into the Zydeco zone from the far boards. Cunningham coming in to help. He gets muscled off the puck as Ethan Matcham now has it. Matcham on the backhand, trying to leave it up for Tyler Larwood. That gets taken away by Sam Turner. Drop pass for Christie out to the near side. Cunningham, he gets bullied off the puck as the Zydeco trying to come up with possession. And on the backhand, it is Kim Miettinen trying to clear, held up at the blue line, and a shot getting darted wide out to the far boards. And another try saved by Green. Picked up now by the Zydeco off the glass. Into the neutral zone goes Rasmus Asp. Asp dumping it into the Zydeco end, pitching it across out to the far side of their own zone, back out to Ethan Matcham. Stretch pass through the neutral zone. Here comes Austin Weber, a little bit too hot to handle for both sides as the Moccasins leaving it off for the Zydeco to pick up. Here comes Nick Catola from the neutral zone, skating in into the Moccasins end from the right circle, fanning on the shot, giving it across out to the far boards to Alexanian. Back out for Nicotola, taken away, picked up and dumped all the way down as the puck rolls into the end boards. No icing, says the linesman, as the Monroe Moccasins pick this one up with a little bit of space. They'll leave this one out to the near circle. From the left circle, Leo Rockos with a sharp angled shot and a save and a rebound, and that one will get blocked before it hits the net. Out from the near side, they'll try to play this one out in front, and that one gets blocked away. Out to the far boards now. Into the Moccasins end. Here come the Mocs into the Zydeco end. Drop pass, poke checked away. Picked up now by Hunter Alden. Alden to the far boards. He'll drop past this one for Nick Catola. 16:24 left to go in period number 3. 2-1 your score for the Zydeco. Leading here at home. Catola. He'll drop pass. And now here comes Sherrock. Sherrock leaving it off for Tyler Larwood. Leaving it back for Sherrock. Sherrock on sides, giving it across. Cox trying to pass this one out to the slot, and that one gets taken away by the Moccasins. Puck skitters out to the far boards of the neutral zone. Stretch pass going back either way. No offside, says the linesman, as the Zydeco come up with it. From the neutral zone, Albrecht now for the Moccasins. Stefanini into the Zydeco end from the left circle. He'll try to drop pass out from the near boards. Out for Leo Rockos. Albrecht turning it over. Blake Keller now has it. Keller off the far glass, and they'll dump this one into the neutral zone. Moccasins with possession. They'll try to break this one back into the Zydeco end, turning it over to Blake Keller as he'll skitter this one all the way down, and this one will go for an icing. 15:21 left to go here in the third, and we'll take our first media timeout. That was fast. 2-1 your score for the Zydeco. Shots on goal, 23 for the Mocs, 20 for the Zydeco. We'll step aside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even distal autonomia.
And apparently it was too fast. There was no media timeout. I thought there was. You heard the buzzer too, right? Anyway, icing called. Face off here to the near side of the Zydeco end. Off the draw, a shot, and that one gets kicked away by Connor Green. Out from the near corner, Zydeco trying to rip away the puck. Board battle ensuing. We have a couple of Zydeco and Moccasins battling for possession. Leo Rockos in the fray. Coming up with it is Garrett Johnson, leaving it off for Ethan Matcham. Matcham from the near side to Scott Sherrock. Sherrock pitching it across. Back up ice go the Zydeco as Jake Cox lifts this one into the Moccasins' end, and Egbert will cover. Fielded that one like a pop fly, and a little bit of shoving after the match. A little bit of grappling, a little bit of hugging. It is the holiday season, so 'tis the season for a little brotherly love, as these two Bayou brothers, they're getting to know each other a little bit here. So we'll step aside for a media timeout. This time for sure is the Zydeco and the Moccasins skating off. 2-1 Zydeco. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Cock. Moxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys, I'm a deep sleeper.
Alright, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're going to be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's go.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here? Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually going to make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
You okay, Matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining. Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Zydeco leading 2-1 against the Moccasins with 14:52 left to go in regulation. Ross Bartlett out to take the draw here to the near side of the Moccasin zone and off the face-off. Moccasins able to win this one back. They'll go out to the far boards, picked up now by the Mocs. From the far side of their own zone, taken away here by Bazrin. Bazrin will just lift this one into the Moccasins' end as Monroe playing this one. From their own side, Carson Green has it from his own near corner. He'll rip this one around the boards. Stretch pass, Leo Rockos has it, left circle and a shot glove down by Connor Green. A little bit of shoving as Leo Rockos going after one of the Zydeco. That was Heath Ford. Still chirping, still chipping. That's what you gotta love about Heath Ford. If I were to give a comparison on Heath Ford, I tried doing it last game, called him Brad Marchand, but you know what? I actually have to give him a little bit of credence being a defenseman. He reminds me a lot of Drew Doughty, where he gets into these chipping matches and he gets really under the skin of a lot of the players he faces. Off the draw, Moccasins with it and a shot, and it misses the net. Out from the near side, Austin Albrecht. Albrecht from the near corner, trying to turn this one around from the end boards. Albrecht out to the high slot, and that pass going to no man's land where it gets played off now by the Moccasins back in their own zone. Carson Green behind his own net. Out to the far side. From the far half wall, that one gets booted out by one of his line mates, and Carson Green forced to retreat back in his own zone. 13:55 left to go here in period number 3 as Leo Rockos leaving this one out to the high slot, and a shot scores! Out to the high slot, and they beat Connor Green, beg your pardon, 5-hole. And that was Leo Rockos ripping the shot tweeners. And if you ask Connor, definitely going to be the first one to say, I want that one back. 2-2, and a new hockey game here in the third. Off the face-off, Tyler Larwood trying to muscle this one into the Moccasins' end, but offsides he goes, so we'll get a face-off here right outside of the Moccasins' zone. 13:45 left to go in the third. Off the draw, Scott Chirac winning it back to Garrett Johnson, and he'll flip this one into the Monroe zone. Moccasins back it in their own corner, taken away, out in front, trying to wrap it around, centering it out in front, and that one gets taken away by the Moccasins. Excellent chance by the Zydeco. Back of the way come the Moccasins. Turner from the left circle, settles up, giving it across, top of the right circle, trying to stick handle in a phone booth with Schumacher, out to the blue line, centering pass gets taken away by Scott Chirac. As Garrett Johnson leaving it off for Tyler Larwood, not able to field it cleanly. They'll get this one back. Here comes Ross Bartlett dropping it off. Still loose, out to the right circle, on a backhand, and a save by Heggren. 13:03 left to go here in the third. 2-2 is your tie. Shots on goal, 26 for the Moccasins, 22 for the Zydeco. Hunter Alden He'll settle up to take the draw. And off the face-off, Moccasins able to field this one cleanly, trying to clear this one all the way out into the neutral zone, turning it over, back up ice. Here come the Moccasins into the Zydeco end with a shot, and it gets blocked. Picked up now by Alden. Drop pass here for Kuznetsov, trying to find it back up to Alden. Alden in on sides, giving it across out to the near boards to Narek Alexanian, trying to sidestep one. That one gets taken away. Here come the Mocs. Back of the way, here comes Austin Albrick. Albrick out to the high slot with a shot into the glove of Connor Green. Green flashes the leather yet again. And I know they don't get a golden glove here in hockey, but that was a golden glove-like save by Connor Green. So we'll get a face-off out to the far circle. Ross Bartlett settling in to take the draw against Leo Rockos. And off the face-off, and a shot, and it gets blocked away. And a rebound again, trying to pass this one out in front as Connor Green with the initial save, and the net comes off its moorings. So we'll get another face-off here in the Zydeco end. 12:29 left to go here in the third. Referee still with Gorilla Glue absolving here on his fingertips. Off the draw, and a shot, another save by Connor Green! That leather's getting worn out tonight. As Connor Green with excellent glove saves. And another face-off far side of the Zydeco zone. And off the draw, Zydeco win this one. Back up ice. Here comes Tyler Larwood going off the boards. Larwood has it, and a chance for shot gave. Rebounded in front, still loose. Bezrin with a shot, and it gets gloved down by Egbert, beg your pardon. .12:13 left to go, and Tyler Larwood tried to get his second of the night. We're going to face off here to the far circle. Here in the Moccasins end, Jake Cox. He'll face off against Christie. And off the face-off, Chirac win this one, Chirac with it now. Chirac trying to get it back to Jake Cox, and that one gets hit up on the blue line, held in. Zydeco desperately trying to keep the black rubber on the north side of the blue line. Still loose, puck being jarred for, and Moccasins come up with it. Back of the way, here comes Austin Albrecht. Albrecht into the Zydeco end. Ethan Matcham, cross-ice feed for Jake Cox, giving it back. And now back up ice, here comes Scott Chirac. Chirac trying to go off the near half wall. As that one gets taken away by the Moccasins, fluttered into the neutral zone. Coming in, trying to intercept the pass was Ford. Back up ice goes Austin Albrecht, and it looks like this is going to be a delayed offsides. 11:29 left to go here in the third period. Excellent chances on both sides, and we are tied up at 2 apiece as Bazrin getting into it with Albrecht. So Bazrin back here in the River Center and picking up where he left off. And this is exactly why you traded for a guy like Baz. He loves to get under the skin of any player he faces off against. Excellent fighter, 6'5", 205, and he is an absolute beast on the ice. As that one goes around the boards, carrying off the glass, off the stanchion, picked up now from the near side, trying to get this one back down ice with the Zydeco. They'll play this one out from the near corner as a puck battle ensuing as Roz Bartlett finding it out to Kim Miettinen. Miettinen back to Bartlett. Bartlett trying to stretch past. That one gets turned over to Sam Turner. Turner out to the right circle, trying to get this one out in front. Save, rebound, out to the high slot. Drop pass here to the point. Sam Turner, he'll chip this one out to the far corner. Settling up here to the right circle. Back up ice, and that one goes into the neutral zone. Stopped up now by Johnson. Johnson They'll drop pass, and now the Moccasins will just go into the Zydeco zone and go off for a line change. As that one gets rubbed off the puck. Around the boards they go, and a good active skates of Kim Miettinen to nullify the centering pass as Rasmus Aspinall has it. Getting it back down low, and a shot! And no goal. Oh, that was scary for Connor Green. An awkward shot. And it hits the outside of the equipment of Connor Green and stays out. So we'll get a face-off here in the Zydeco end. 2-2 is your score. 10:30 left to go here in the third period. Shots on goal, 24 for the Zydeco and 31 for the Moccasins. Zydeco trying to alleviate some of their defensive woes here and force some offense. And off the face-off, Zydeco not able to win this one cleanly, as the Moccasins sending this one out to the high slot with a shot going wide of the net. Settled down is Kim Miettinen, leaving it off for Nick Katola, pitching it back up ice. And now a stretch pass through the neutral zone, taken away by the Moccasins, and they'll force this one back into the Zydeco end. Stopped up now by Nick Katola, turning it over. Out to the far corner, centering pass as that one gets taken away by the Zydeco, trying to swat this one away, and a shot from distance, and it sinks in from the blue line, tipped out in front, and it's 3-2 Moccasins. So we'll get a face-off here at center ice. Fresh lead for the Moccasins, 3-2. Off the face-off, Scott Chirac trying to win this one back. Spirited battle here for the Zydeco. Have a lot of chances tonight. Need to cash in one more time to tie. Stefanini into the near corner of the Zydeco zone. Coming in to help is Garrett Johnson. Leaving it off for Scott Chirac. Chirac, cross-ice feed, and now here comes Chirac. 2-on-2, into the Moccasins end, dropping it off for Tyler Larwood. Back up for Chirac. Chirac trying to go around the boards as that one gets cleared all the way back down into the neutral zone. Picked up now by Garrett Johnson. Johnson turning it over, out to the far boards of the Zydeco end as that one gets booted out by the Zydeco defense. Picked up now by Ethan Matcham. Matcham, far boards of his own zone with 9:09 left to go here in the third period. 3-2 lead now for the Moccasins. Stretch pass going all the way back down, and an icing called against the Zydeco. So we'll step aside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. 3-2, don't go away. It's going to be a drag race of a finish here at the River Center.
Is that Johnny Jabir? Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral.
Welcome back here inside of the River Center, where the Moccasins were able to tie the game here in the third and get the lead. So Zydeco letting up 2 goals off the draw, out to the blue line in a shot, getting darted wide. Picked up now by Matty Aroff, and Ilner gets taken up high. No call as the puck goes out to the end boards. Picked up now by Leorakos, giving it across out to the high slot, and a shot gets blocked. From the high slot, left circle, Christie with a shot, and it gets blocked. Out to the blue line now, giving it across to the point. From the far boards, out to the right circle. They'll try to chip this one out to the far boards, and that one gets ripped out to center ice by the Zydeco. Drop pass here for Christie with a little bit of ice to work with. Left circle, a shot, and that one goes wide. Out to the far boards, trying to go around the boards. That one gets taken away. Moccasins still with possession, though. Out to the near side, Johnson with a shot, and it gets blocked. Or saved, rather. Back up ice. Here comes Ethan Matcham through center ice. He'll rip this one out to the near corner as the puck gets chipped up and out of play. So we'll get a face-off into the Moccasins' end. Zydeco trying to tie this thing up. Shots on goal, 34 for the Mocs, 24 for the Zydeco. 8:10 left to go here in the third. Hunter Alden is set to take the draw. He'll be facing off against Carlos Forneris. And off the draw, Bartlett has it near side with a shot and a save and a rebound. Puck flutters out to the end boards where it gets picked up on the Moccasins. Sidestepping one. Here comes Forneris. Back up ice goes Albrecht. Albrecht on a pass, giving it across top of the right circle, and a shot glove down by Connor Green. $7:52 left to go here in the third. So we'll get a face-off here to the far side of the Zydeco end. Hunter Alden out to take the draw against Forneris, and off the draw. Zydeco win this one, trying to clear, held up at the blue line. Moccasins not able to control it, back up ice. Here comes the Zydeco on a stretch pass, trying to find Dmitry Kuznetsov, but that will go off for an icing. And Kuznetsov saying, hey, I may have touched that. But I don't think he's going to win this battle. Face off going back into the Zydeco end. 7:42 left to go here in the third period. 3-2 Moccasins. As Albrecht settling in to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Hunter Alden. And off the face-off, Johnson with a shot going wide of the net. Picked up now by Rasmus Asp to the far boards. He'll drop this one off to Ben Stefanini. Stefanini to the far corner, trying to center this one out. That one gets taken away. Now back up ice. Here comes Hunter Alden, leaving it across to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov on sides, has it to the slot and a shot, and that one gets blocked as Kuznetsov able to chop this one back into the Moccasins' end, going off the linesman and back into the Moccasins' end as the linesman takes one, a scary clearing attempt up high. On his knees currently, and he took this one right into the face area. Just shakes it off, just like any other hockey player would. Glad he's okay. So we'll get a face-off here to the right outside of the Moccasins' end. Scott Chirac off the draw, not able to win it as the Moccasins now have this one. Out to the far side of the neutral zone, leaving it off for Tyler Larwood. Out to the near side of Katola. Nick Katola, drop pass. Larwood trying to go across as that one misses its target and going off for an icing. 7:03 left to go here in the third. 3-2 Moccasins, shots on goal, 35 for the Mocs and 24 for the Zydeco. Scott Chirac settling in to take the draw. He'll be facing off against Christie, and off the face-off, Turner now has it with a shot on net, and that one will get blocked before it reaches the net. Out to the far side, stretch pass. Here comes Tyler Larwood. Larwood able to stick handle through a couple, leaving it back down as that one gets poke checked away. Back up ice. Here come the Moccasins into the Zydeco zone. Toe dragging over one, has a chance, but that one gets ripped away. And now the Zydeco back up ice. Nick Katola through the neutral zone. He'll dart this one out to the far corner. Picked up now by Tyler Larwood. Larwood leaving this one off. Zydeco with possession. Out to the blue line now. Blake Keller off the end boards. Scott Chirac now has it. Chirac from the far corner, leaving it off. as Jake Cox gets taken to the ice, no call. Out to the near side. Puck still in the Moccasins' end. Around the boards they go. Out to the far boards, Connor Green. Out to the near side as Cunningham leaving this one off, going off the boot of Katola. Puck still across, out in front. Here comes Cunningham, leaving this one out to the left circle from the right, and a shot, and a good save by Connor Green, and he will cover with 5:58 left to go here in the third. We're going to face off here on the Zydeco end. Shots on goal, 36 now for the Moccasins, 24 for the Zydeco, and the score 3-2 for Monroe. Off the face-off, as Matcham now has it for the Zydeco. He'll skate this one through the neutral zone. He'll chip this one down into the Moccasins' end. Ethan Matcham. Reverse check! What a hit by Matcham! That's why you don't go after the big guy in a stretch pass back the other way. Leo Rockos not able to corral it. Centering pass to nobody as that one gets swatted at and cleared by Ilner Matyarov. Moccasins back in their own zone, turning it over to Austin Weber. From the right circle, a shot kicked away. Ross Bartlett on the rebound, not able to corral it back the other way. Here comes Leo Rockos. Out to the far corner of the Zydeco zone. Picked up now by Garrett Johnson, leaving it off for Ross Bartlett. Bartlett from his own end boards. He'll chip this one back across out to the far corner. Back out to the near side. Kemi Ettinen, drop pass for Garrett Johnson. Johnson out to center ice, intercepted by the Moccasins. Austin Albrecht out to the right circle, drop pass, and a shot getting darted into the skates of the Zydeco. Picked up now by Garrett Johnson. And now here comes Jake Cox. Cox, stretch pass. Here comes Scott Chirac. Chirac, back the other way. Has a chance, and a shot going wide. Picked up by Jake Cox, leaving it across. Chirac out in front, and a shot gets blocked. Back the other way as the Moccasins trying to stretch past 3-on-2. Out to the right circle, out to the slot, and a shot blocked. Rebound picked up and cleared out by the Zydeco. Heath Ford a little worse for wear. Back the other way, here comes Austin Albrecht with a shot, and it gets saved by Connor Green. Out to the far boards, and a shot gets darted in on net, and a save picked up now by Narek Alexanian. Here comes Alexanian. Out to the near side of the Moccasins' end. He'll shovel this one along, trying to find a friendly stick. Out to the blue line now with a shot on goal, and it gets saved. And a rebound out in front, and the net comes off its moorings. And in the headlock is Narek Alexanian, getting friendly and frisky with Ben Stefanini. And we'll step aside here with a displeasured crowd at the Raising Cane's River Center. 3-2 your score for the Moccasins. Stick right here with us on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Your score 3-2 for the Moccasins. Hunter Alden coming in to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Leo Rocos. Or bigger pardon, it's Ben Stefanini, and off the face-off, leaving it off. Kuznetsov with a shot, and it goes behind the goaltender, but not past Rasmus Asp. That was a good defensive play, and another shot from Kuznetsov going off the paddle of Egbert. As the puck goes out to the neutral zone, picked up now by the Moccasins, taken away by Nicotola, trying to get this one back down ice as Rasmus Asp now has it. Moccasins back in their own zone. Inches from tying the game, and the Zydeco trying to find another chance here. And the puck gets swatted out to the neutral zone, picked up by Frank Schumacher. Schumacher from his own zone trying to get this one back up ice, and that will go all the way back down. And no icing, says the linesman, picked up by Blake Keller. Out to the near side as a shot from the blue line gets blockered away by Connor Green. Out from the near side of the Zydeco zone, trying to wrestle away the puck is Ethan Matcham. Out to the near boards now. Back up ice, Larwood gets taken away as the Zydeco now have it. Stretch pass here at center ice, giving it across, Larwood. Larwood from the near corner. He'll try to play this one out in front, and Egbert able to save that one. 2:40 left to go, and keeping my eye on Connor Green with 2:40 left to go in period number 3. Zydeco desperately trying to tie this game up in a game that they have really hung in there back and forth with one of the league's top teams here in the Moccasins. Scott Chirac against Leo Rocos, and off the draw. Moccasins trying to clear off the near glass, and now back up ice. Here come the Moccasins. Here comes Ulbrich, giving it across, and fanning on the shot was Stefanini. Giving it out in front, chance, shot, hits the outside of the cage, and a wraparound try gets taken away by Tyler Larwood. Larwood, back up ice, as the Moccasins settling down the puck. Trying to stretch pass back the other way as a puck bounces in on goal and played off now by Connor Green with 2:10 left to go here in regulation. Out to the far side as Chirac on the backhand will clear this one deep into the Moccasins' end. Zydeco going off for a line change. Here come the Mocs. Rasmus Asp. Asp back down ice. He gets rubbed off the puck. Picked up now by Keller. Keller. He gets taken into the boards and hard. Keller with possession. As the Zydeco turning this one over here at the neutral zone, pitching it across. Ben Stefanini jarring this one out to the far corner. Picked up by Ross Bartlett, leaving it off for Tyler Larwood. Bigger pardon, that was Blake Keller. I saw a 6, that's why. Trying to play this one back down. Out from the near side, Alden for Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov settle up, out to the right circle, trying to pitch this one out to the near side. And the Zydeco turning it over, and Forneris will ice it. .113 left to go here in the third, and an empty net. That'll about put the baby to bed. Errored pass leads to a neutral zone turnover, and the Zydeco down by 2. Looks like there's going to be a timeout, and we'll step inside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. 4-2 is your score.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.
Back live here from the River Center. 4-2 now for the Moccasins, and off the draw, Monroe with possession. They'll try to play this one all the way back down. That one gets taken away by the Zydeco into the Moccasins' end. They'll try to play this one out to the far boards. Drop pass here from the blue line as Scott Chirac trying to leave this one across. Taken down, no call. They'll play this one back down, and the Moccasins keeping this one alive. Taken away by the Zydeco. Back up ice. Here come the Zydeco through center ice. Turning it over here at the center. And not sure what they called here. May have been offsides, I do believe. Oh no, it's going to be a penalty here against the Moccasins. So theoretically, and this is me just talking copium here as the broadcaster, but if you get a goal before 30 seconds, statistics say you have a pretty good chance, but yeah, 14 seconds to put the puck to the back of the net. It only takes a fraction of a second for it to cross the goal line, though. Zydeco on the power play, winning the draw. Hunter Alden leaving this one off. 6-on-4, they'll skate. Two-man advantage with a shot on goal, save, rebound, and that one just leaks through. Out to the far boards now. Zydeco twisting and turning, and Scott Chirac now has it. Chirac giving it across, settling up, shooting, and it gets saved! How did that stay out? That was an excellent shot. What a beast-like save by Nolan Egbrett. And Scott Chirac coming in to take the draw. Near side of the Moccasins' end and off the face-off. And a delayed penalty here for the Zydeco. Forneris now has it, looking for the hat trick, and he gets taken down, shooting it wide. And it looks like the Zydeco going to the sin bin. Forneris desperately trying to get the hat trick, and the Zydeco just tackling him down. A little too early for Saturday Night Lights and 2 days early for Sunday Night Football, but that tackle saved a hat trick for the Zydeco, keeping this thing at a 2-goal game with 15 seconds on the clock. So look at a face-off here in the Zydeco end. 4-on-4 will skate, but I think it's going to be a 4-on-3 if I'm not mistaken. No, it looks like it's going to be a coincidental minors. So 4-on-4 for 15 seconds. No, I was correct. It was a 4-on-3. So 2 penalties taken by the Zydeco as Carson Green now has it. Out to the near side, Albrecht. Albrecht pitching it across out to the far boards, and the puck will skitter all the way down into the neutral zone. 4 seconds on the clock, and that'll ice it. 2-1 lead heading into the third. 4-2 final in favor of the Moccasins. Zydeco losing this one 4-2 here at home. Tomorrow night we'll face off against the Monroe Moccasins. Thank you all for tuning in here to Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. 4-2 is your final. Tomorrow night, it'll be against the Monroe Moccasins at the Monroe Civic Center. I hope you have a great night and a most pleasant good evening.
751-7665.